Morning, everybody. It is 4:37 on 1/13/2020. Um, I feel good. I feel good. A little tired, a little sore. Had myself a super blessed weekend. Spent quality time with my kids and um, work out with my son. I'm really enjoying. Looking forward to that Sunday. It makes everything I got going on during the week. It's like if I can go, I say, hey, at least I know on Sunday I get to work out with him. It really it gives me something to constantly look forward to. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But banged out my 2 miles this early morning, Monday morning, and wasn't even 4:30. I like that. I like that. It really sets me up for a win all day. Really sets me up for a win. I mean, there's a ton of other things we need to do to prepare for the day. And there's all kinds of homework and studying that I need to be doing all day long. Just, just honing my craft, trying to be the best me I can be. And I don't know what it is about knowing I got 2 miles in by 4:30 in the morning. It really just sets a tone. It sets a tone all day. And I'm like, man, I want to do this. I could, other exercises and all that. And sometimes I have to say, what, I got to wait until I have to get done with the rest of the day to handle that stuff. Or maybe the weekend, but it's just the way it turns everything into more a falling forward, motivational, pumped feeling for the day. I think is awesome. I'm not gonna do it now, but I might even dial it up to 3 miles before I even hit the morning. And to think how when I started this only like a month ago, a little more than a month ago, just doing 3 miles period would just shut me down for a couple of days, because I would do 3 miles and I have a really ridiculous hard day at work, and then I do 3 miles when I come home, and it just everything was just getting so tight so fast I couldn't get ahead of it. So, right now 1 or 2 miles at a time is working good, and I'm gonna keep going that route. Get another 100 miles under my belt, and then I'll dial it up again. But right now I'm feeling pretty blessed, pretty amazing. I wish I'd been doing this my whole life. I haven't noticed too much of a big drastic change on the scale. I lost 20 pounds pretty quick. It turned out to be about 25 pounds after a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? In that first few weeks. But it seemed like I just kind of holding that right now, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like a water weight thing or where my body's like in a recovery mode too. But I'm not that worried about it. I'm just gonna stay the course and try to log as much of my diet as I can, so that way I know what I'm doing and I have, historical results to prove and perfect my decision making. That's what's most important to me right now. You know what I mean? If anybody's interested in improving any part of their life, any part of it, I don't care if it's reading better, I don't care if it's writing better, I don't care if it's, just make yourself a log. You have to do that. One way or another, you have to do that. Find one online. But sit down and start collecting the historical data. You improve your budget that way. You can improve your ability, my cardiovascular, like everything. But if you don't have historical data, there's no way to know if you really have good markers for improvement. It's easily to get discouraged and not understand or feel. You know what I mean? So take all the emotional roller coaster out of it. Make yourself a log and stick to it. I think that is probably the key activity to what I'm doing. It's the fact that there is an actual log that I'm very diligent about, and I just keep it. Doesn't let me slip, doesn't let me backslide. It lets me just keep plugging along. And I think that helps tremendously. So and building things to look forward to, weigh-in days on Thursdays, working out with my son on Sundays, these little things I'm starting to turn and twist into every action and do a positive component in my life. And sometimes that's just perspective. Sometimes, the difference between a positive and negative situation is just perspective. But what I'm doing right now is working good for me. It's working really good for me. I know everybody don't get up for these early morning ones. I'm not a morning guy, not even a little bit. I can do it. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Anybody. Um, I'm happy. I'm blessed. Hope y'all have a good day. Keep brushing goals. God bless.